Well, anytime you do something for the first time, you're a little nerve-wracked. And as the owner of CJ Wilson Racing, I'm just happy that I have 4 really good drivers to put the pedal to the metal and keep it shiny side up. We're here in Daytona. I've been here a bunch of times as a spectator, never as a driver or as an owner. And I'm really proud of how far our team's come in just a year, really. Last year we were in MX5 Cup, and now we're in MX5 Cup and Continental Tire Series. So I think the big thing for us is just to have a good race and get everybody comfortable. The communication between the pit crew and the drivers and everything is really important, and the pit crew and the crew chief. But more than anything, the quality of the people that I have here on the team, between the drivers and the pit crew, some would say is marginal, but I would say is exceptional. I really like all the guys, and Bruce and Marc, obviously. With they're having a lot of charity involvement, and me having a lot of charity involvement, we're all kind of able to make a synthesis of awesome together and try to do something spectacular for kids out there suffering from health issues across the country. And I think as a baseball player, I'm limited to one locality, but as a race car team, we're all across the nation, and that's one of the coolest things about Grand-Am is they travel to every corner of the country. And we're able to bring a positive message about the fundraising that we do, and hopefully recruit more awareness for our causes as well. Well, my foundation, CJ Wilson Children's Charities, it's not a very inventive name, I'll admit, but the biggest thing about it is we try to go right to the hospitals, right to kids that have health issues, whether it's hemophilia or leukemia or any sort of oncology issue. And we've been raising funds over the last couple of years through baseball-related fundraisers and youth-related fundraisers, and we're trying to create awareness that for young people to go to charity events and know that their $20 as a 20-year-old means a lot, and their time is extremely valuable. And hopefully we can all make a difference in bettering the lives of others, even if it's something that a lot of people think of charity as something that costs so much money or is so far in the future. But my vision of it is, if I can help one person today and I get in the habit of it, then for the next 20 years I'll be helping a lot of people. Jason Saney, of course, and I have been partners for a long time, and we've been working together for about 4 or 5 years when he was one of my first driver coaches. So through him, he's able to kind of get a knowledge of the people and of their systems and stuff like that, to the point where I feel a little bit more comfortable by the time he's gone through the interview process. Then I feel a little more comfortable that someone's going to be a good fit. Because ultimately, in racing, you deal with a lot of stress, and you want to be with people just on a personality basis that you can get along with. And Bruce is really awesome, and Mr. Miller is awesome as well. So having all of us together, I think we clown around, and I think our most serious point in life is when we're actually driving on the track. Other than that, it's just a lot of fun and a lot of positive energy and stuff that we kind of try to share with each other, because a rising tide lifts all boats. And so if one person's able to be successful, then it really brings attention to everybody, and that's kind of what our race team's all about.
So it's a big year for us. This is our 4th pass at Daytona, 2nd pass at Continental Challenge. CJ Wilson Racing is debuting its Continental Challenge team with 2 entries, the 03 car and the 04 car, and I'll be co-driving in the 04 car with Marc Miller. We're perpetuating our Pledge Per Lap pursuit. We're campaigning 3,000 laps in 2012, and our goal is to get lots and lots of people to pledge just 10 cents a lap. We're using those pledges for autism intervention efforts in Marc's hometown and home state of Michigan, and looking forward to having a big impact on the society there as it would relate to kids suffering from autism. Yeah, so the fit with Marc Miller was a perfect segue. We don't have any efforts currently happening in the autism field and for children that are on the spectrum. In the past 90 days, we've raised over $120,000 that we are in the process of starting to give that out. And actually, the joint venture with Marc even gets a bigger tailwind when we connect with CJ Wilson's Children's Charities, because then we can grab professional sports and motorsports together to make a bigger lever and a bigger fundraising effort, and we're really excited about that possibility as we go into 2012.
I'm actually very excited to be here. CJ Wilson Racing is a new organization, and I'm also new to the series. But when I found out that I could work with Bruce, knowing his past efforts with Guardian Angel Motorsports, I immediately saw that connection, and I'm actually a father of a 7-year-old son who has autism, and being my experience with trying to raise money and awareness for autism through my racing, it seemed like a perfect fit. And then when I spoke to Bruce, we just hit it off really well. So I'm really excited to kind of work with Guardian Angel Motorsports and have him work with our organization, RaceNowForAutism.org. And then, of course, CJ's organization has been very welcoming to that partnership. RaceNowForAutism.org is a promotional program that we put together a few years ago that allows any racer, whether any timed event, swimmer, runner, biker, motorsports, motorcycle, it doesn't matter, to log on, show that they're willing to pledge to raise money and awareness for autism. We supply them with pledge forms to send out to their family, friends, local network, and then we choose an area beneficiary in their area so that they know that all those funds and pledges are going to someone that they may know. And to me, that's really important. We've worked with large organizations before, and you just don't always know where it goes. The beneficiary that we're working with this year, I know they have great scholarship funds that I know exactly where that money's going, and I can see it affecting those families on a daily basis. And to me, that's extremely special.